going to be lurking, but because lurkers clutch a lot, and this is basically
you can't really lurk on this.
That's what I was thinking. I was really confused. I was like, I mean...
No, the correlation isn't
I
about...
get what Chad was saying. I was...
Because he's used to clutching because he's a lurker. Lurkers usually clutch.
It's true.
Okay, I see. All right, I completely understand.
And this situation is a post-plant clutch situation for the CTs or the Ts.
So do you think he might have strengths here?
Yeah, and I think if ScreaM plays a heads-up style of Counter-Strike, because we know that he's the headshot machine and goes for those one-taps.
Gets the information for Happy as well.
Yeah, and then Happy will be able to just play a 1v1, and he should be winning like 99.9% of those.
It's true.
I'm a stats man. I don't get these things wrong.
Let's see if your stats have told the tale of the tape for this upcoming match, because we are ready to go. So, guys, feel free to take it away whenever you are ready.
Matt, let me just grab this. Henry took this quite well. I want to see how you do it. Right. Let's get ready to rumble! And then you jump in at that point like Henry did, and it was really good. You don't want to do it? Okay, well... We tried.
I heard you guys do it. It was a good time. It was fun.
Thank you. I like repeating good times.
I just thought I mentally prepared for... you can't repeat a good time. You got to recreate new ones.
Oh, you don't like...
We got to do something new. We got to make something our own. Like Bardoff has his, let's make some noise up in this bitch.
And he has keyboards.
And he has keyboards that he solders together.
What was it? Black on Black Crime?
Yeah. He said that one once. Yeah, he said that one.
On national television.
Yeah, he did. Gets away with it. Can play the race card on that one.
Whoa.
Speaking of race card, let's just drop
the bomb goes
off
down, and the race for this match begins as JUGi takes down Happy, and ScreaM is left on a 1-on-2 situation. One player will be approaching from the A ramp. That will be Niko, and JUGi will be coming through window right now with the AWP.
What do you think of these kit graphics?
So, I think that's a retake server thing. I'm not sure if that's
okay, I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure if that's a PGL thing. I'm sure that
I've never seen it in a retake because that's a whole different map. So I'm thinking it is a PGL.
I'm never usually looking at the radar.
Because look at the map. The map's not a simple radar.
The map is really sexy looking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it's a PGL thing. I've never seen this in a retake.
It's just in the retake servers I've played, I definitely have seen the kit there because it's like so few and far between. But if it is a PGL thing, fuck yeah.
You've gone all in on the swearing.
Yeah, I've about 7 now. I'm up to 7.
7. I heard you say hashtag get fucked north or something.
I don't know if I said that, but
definitely,
sure, we'll go with it.
Definitely heard you say that. I heard you actually just don't like anyone from Denmark.
Wow, that's not true.
Well, Niko actually has made his way well into the site here without spotting anyone at all. Happy inside of the smoke to reveal himself. Guess what? Niko's close, but he's about to die. The one-tap master doesn't know how to spray. They might not die. They might actually live because he whiffed.
Heroica.
What was the whiff noise?
I don't remember. No, I don't know. The noise for whiffing would just be wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would be like, ooh. That would be my noise, like if someone had a really bad whiff. Heroic are playing very slow, and I think that's going to be very annoying for Envyus to play against, because I would just want to shoot people if it was me in this scenario.
Yeah, you typically do like to shoot people. You're pretty savage. I wouldn't trust you with a gun. Not that's savagery on its own. Yuki does make it through the window, but ScreaM ready for it. Shuts him down, and Envy pick up their first round. Who do you favor in this one, actually?
Well, I feel like I should be favoring Envyus, right? Just because we know what to expect out of Happy and clutch situations. ScreaM has always got really good aim, and this is a very heads-up style of Counter-Strike. But we do get to see these guys from Heroic play quite consistently, Matt. And I would say Yugi and Niko are probably the two most like star-like players within that Heroic roster, because
I'd even say stylized players.
Yeah, we know that Valde is like a rock player, and he's like consistent, and he can be in a good team eventually. But these two have the most flair.
He hit him there with that no scope, by the way.
No scope.
Scope no. Yeah, no, I agree that Niko is also incredible on a deagle.
Yeah, surprisingly,
not applicable today, but.
Well, maybe. Do they get deagles? No, they have P250.
They could actually. I think you might be able to have. Okay, P250.
In the aim map, I think I saw they could have had deagles.
Yeah, but do you want one?
Yeah, but why not? Why not? If you're shitting on someone, just pull out the deagle and
just shit on them even harder.
Yeah.
Henry did that to me last year.
In the hotel room or in the shower?
No Stanley steamers. Actually, in the server, Chad.
Here we go.
For once, I was being serious.
Getting started. Now we're cooking with gas.
As you would say.
Henry's he's taken that one, and he took in the bin as well. I like that they've been
cooking with gas, I heard him say before you came around, to be fair.
Maybe.
In the bin, he's definitely taken from you. He tends to take a lot of people's material.
No, but I like it. I think we should all be able to share.
No, yeah, isn't it flattering when someone around you, isn't that one of the things, like a form of flattery, when the people that are surrounded by you or whatever you're around a lot of the time start saying things that you say?
Yeah, replicating your vocabulary. Yeah, that's a form of flattery, I'm sure. Happy. So far with the AWP, he's done quite a lot of work right now. A little flash comes out. Heads up duel against Yugi. Pushing in with the P250.
About to get shit on by a no-scope.
Oh!
Called it.
Happy!
Happy.
Happy used to be known as like EMSTQD, or maybe that's too many letters. That was his old alias in Source.
PMS
No,
cutie?
EMSQ, something like that. In
Every
Source
cutie
he
has
had like a,
PMS.
before he was Happy. I wonder why he changed name to Happy. That'd actually be a great question. for someone
Maybe
to
he
ask
was
him.
in a really sad state and he wanted happiness, so he thought if he put it on the screen, he'd saw it all the time, he'd become happy.
Yeah, I wonder how that's working.
Niko is going to try and slip in. Easy shot onto the first.
Boom.
The smoke down on ScreaM. It's decent attempt to put a smoke out towards CT. That's fair. But
That's a
unfortunately,
bad
there
flash,
won't be
isn't it?
exactly. There won't be anything to do with that smoke afterwards on top of the bomb. Jumping up though, Niko's hit it, and he's got time.
Hello. Hello, Governor. Peering over the box. Yeah, we were discussing the hats before, Matt. What do you reckon?
I think there's not enough hats.
Yeah, I
want more hats.
I think like beanies as well. Maybe you know that
Cowboy
winter. You
hats.
know that winter cap that I wear that has like, over the ears.
Yeah, it's like I call those like the Russian style.
Okay.
I don't think that's actually what they're called. There's a technical name. We have them in Canada. They're moose hide usually in Canada.
We don't have. I don't think we have moose in Australia.
No, you don't. You guys don't have dicks that big. ScreaM's got Niko. Yugi's gonna work his way in. Don't tell me if that's true or not, Chad. Don't stop. Put your pants back on. I don't need proof.
These don't have a zipper. I could just pop it out the button fly.
Fair enough. Button flies are the worst,
Yeah,
by the
I
way.
don't like them. How,
Like who goes to the
yeah.
bathroom and like, oh my god, I have 10 buttons to undo. Like, it's the worst.
I ordered these online, so I didn't even know what I was dealing with the fly, and they rocked. I was like, Jesus Christ.
No, it's the worst. I instantly don't try pen. Like if I go to a store, I'm like, oh, I like these, pick them up, button fly. Nope, they're going back to the rack.
Ooh.
That's off the rack. Yugi's going under the counter, illegal drugs on that one. He takes down ScreaM.
Want to find now. Happy spots up both players. AWP in hand. Nice shot there onto Niko. Molotov pushed out of position, whiffing on the ladder. Now he gets up on the balcony. Happy.
Ooh.
He's channeling his inner Kenny S, I think.
Do you remember when he used to try and steal the op from Kenny S?
Yeah.
In those really mysterious times on Envy?
Yeah. It's kind of still happening with Kenny because we got the Shocks double op, right?
Yeah, the
we're
double
not
op's
stealing
fine.
it. They're running the double
I've never
op.
seen Shocks take the op away from Kenny. Maybe in like a situational round. Good hold from Kenny on the angle.
Maybe if he saved it, right? That's
Well,
where
he saved it or he has a spawn.
Yeah, but there's still the double op being run with Kenny S, so that's an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't mind it. They did overdo it on Inferno. When was that? Quarterfinal of Star Ladder.
Kenny's AWP name is Me Good, but not best. But he seems to be the best AWP in the server right now, as he is styling on Yugi.
Hard. Oh,
Yugi's
yeah, that's
quite
true.
good.
Yugi is quite good. Yeah,
Yugi's
okay, maybe
stylish.
it's a little harder. He is.
The first time I
7-3
saw
though.
Yugi, I think it was Katowice, and he had this nice coat.
Yeah, the long one.
Yeah, I quite like that
Yeah.
coat. I might have to ask him where he got it from.
I think I did talk to him about that. I can't remember. Nice shot from Happy.
He's doing a lot of work right now.
He's carrying. ScreaM isn't even doing anything. Whiffed on the shots earlier, cost him a round. Hasn't gone for any one taps. Might try here.
Like the thing right now is you're just forced to retake in every scenario, even if you can't win. It's not. Ooh, nice. Oh,
what? Even if you can't win, Chad? What were you saying?
Well, that's unexpected. That nade just dunking on Happy's head and finishing off ScreaM with the P250. He was only on 15 hit points to end that one off. So nice little clutch there by Yugi.
That was sick.
That's what we're all
That was
about.
super sick.
Kind of need that, right? The round disparity was kind of growing.
I like Happy's beard. It's very similar to mine. We both
Yeah,
can't really grow a beard.
Mine is a little bit thicker than the
No,
two
but yours
of
is
you.
even.
Yeah,
That's the
maybe.
thing. It's not even about thickness. It's about even distribution of hair
Here he is again. This man is insane.
in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. All right, he's going for the no scopes as well.
He's making a ton of noise on the other side of this Yugi, so Happy should be able to hear him coming.
Oh, he's changed
Walking
pistol
around.
as well. He's gone the 5-7.
Ooh, he anticipated where he was. Tried to pre-fire it. Happy's just playing the game. Don't hate the play. Hate the game! Happy's got lots of it.
Jeez, let's have a quick look at the frags here, Matthew, as we roll into the next round. What do we got? What do we got?
On a scale of score.
14.
Jesus! ScreaM has 4 and Happy has 14.
He's
no
not
one else in
messing
the
about.
6 is the next best. He is slaughtering this right now. Someone check him. He's cheating.
Matt, we know about these things you throw out there.
All right, I'll make a public apology to Happy. I'm sorry.
So this is where ScreaM gets a chance to get a couple of frags. Stuck behind the firebox right now. Has spotted up both players. Expects them to pick, but he gets spammed through the box. Now Happy with all the work to do. No utility in hand.
That's not going to read. Oh,
I don't think it will.
That's not going to read.
He's not burning, but
he
Yugi
took a bullet. He thought,
oh!
yeah, that's the problem, is he still had to go for it. He thought he was burning because he got tagged by a bullet, and I think he hesitated for a second. Because it did hit him, but niko got happy down. That's kind of good still. Like we say, it wasn't hitting him, but it locked him in place.
Yeah, well, it did the job, right? And they're able to sit that full defuse, which in that kind of situation was pretty scary. Because if Happy was able to push up, get the pick, then niko would have had to have found the kill, and that's not... There we go, ScreaM. There's the 1-taps, the 1Bs. All these different retake positions, Matt, you know, as the Ts, even though you have the bomb site, this is where I think like being aggressive is a good thing for the Ts, because they can push in and take map territory and then kind of from there, color by numbers, I guess, work out where the rest of the CTs are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But when you play just bomb site oriented, you have to worry about everything, right?
Well, remember, there's way less information.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Does he have the op? Where is he playing? Like, that's why I think I should have known better than to say, because like when I play in these servers, I always want to be on the terrorist side. It's more fun, and they have to come to you. But like I figured that the CTs in a 2 versus 2, where there's more space, might have some advantage because there's just no information.
I agree. Well, not that I think it is T if it's played correctly. I think the CTs have the advantage if the Ts play it like a normal situation. If they just expect the CTs to come from just 1 or 2 positions, where in this it's what do we got? A ramp, app, CT spawn, connector, and jungle. So that's quite a few scenarios that they have to worry about, right? So. That's when initiative needs to be taken, and hopefully, you know, they can capitalize on that. And that was a good half by Envy, and especially Happy. Halftime.
Halftime. This is when we take a break.
This is my favorite.
This is when Sam's going to commentate.
He's not so much of a talker, is he, old Sam?
No, I don't think he likes us.
And he's wearing the HyperX headset, so he can't really hear us either.
That's actually a really nice I was actually feeling it. This
is
is
that
not
the Revolver?
No, well, I think it is the Revolver, but it's not the one with the mic on it. So I don't know if this is a new... Oh, no, there's a plug-in. There's a plug-in for the mic.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about those headsets, right? Is because when you
I have the Cloud 2s.
Yeah, I think the fact that the mic is detachable means you can use it for like travel and stuff, and you don't look like a
giant nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to go to when I had a Plantronic Audio 90. There's an old junker. I used to wear it as a regular headset.
Yeah.
And I looked like such a nerd. But it was fun times, you know, when you're like 12 years old, no one really cares. Don't be so judgmental, kids.
Yeah, let's all just accept each other for who we are, as Yugi
Except
kills ScreaM with a weapon in a computer game.
In a computer game.
Yeah,
to be specific, yep.
All right, Happy, no utility to work
spotted
with.
the player day, man.
How's the defuse kit though, Matthew? I don't think he's going to pull this one off.
Everyone has a kit. There's no random element to
but
that, at least.
you need to look at something, I suppose, right? He has armor too. Maybe I'll say that.
Yeah. It's true. I think everyone has armor too, Chad.
I hope so. Wouldn't that be unfair?
That would be unreal, yeah.
Oh, what they should do right now is niko should run to Yugi, jump on his head, and jump on that box. And just sit there. Just chill out.
In the corner.
Yeah, let's have a bit of teamwork going on.
Bit of a laugh. So Cat and Checker retake. niko's going to watch off.
Yeah, look at these after-plant positions. There's dog's balls. Yugi will find Happy, which kind of alleviates a bit of pressure, but where niko was...
What if the dog's neutered?
It's still like dog's balls are pretty ugly, right? That's kind of the implication.
Yeah, but okay, so they could be detached from the dog.
Yeah, they don't have to be on the dog.
I thought it was a dog with balls that I was visualizing. So I was like, if we've got them cut off, can't really be the dog's balls.
Well, there's still the dog's balls, just not on the dog.
Okay, that's what I didn't understand. We were talking very specifically about just the object in itself.
Just the testicle of the dog at any point in existence.
Okay, that's fair enough. Ooh. That's aggressive from niko, but I suppose you got to.
He did have a flash coming in from Yugi, but it mustn't have been deep enough because Happy didn't have any issues disposing of him there, and now he's going to find himself...
I love this spot.
This is the Goblin box in Australia.
Goblin
box.
It's Firebox.
Yeah, but no, Firebox is the triple box.
Right.
Because this one here is like, the reason I call it Goblin box is because like this is where you'd sit if you're going to ninja defuse or, you know, be a bit of a weasel like Yugi is right now.
The reason I thought it was Firebox is because the fire goes into the corner like that and no matter what, you're stuck.
Okay. Yep. Interesting. I'm not going to say you're wrong.
I know. We always have things.
Yeah, like we have, like in Australia, we used to call.
Have I been calling it wrong the whole time? Is what I'm asking. Though.
No, probably not. No one's said anything to this point.
Yeah, no one has. That's
like,
why I'm super confused.
What else we got? Obviously, the default boxes would be where you plant all the time. Yeah. What else? We call in Australia, like you guys call it shadow. We call it. Well, I don't even know if it's Australia. I know that we called it in Vox M and Renegades. We called it Nook. Under the balcony.
Yep, that's fair.
And then we would name like the balconies different, right? So you had the B apps balcony was like pad,
Pad.
And then the balcony for A was balcony, right? So that way, if it was
if
quite
you heard
hectic,
it and you were rotating, and
it was very distinctive. It gets a bit confusing, and especially you want to keep the names consistent over maps as well. You don't want to be having too many different things coming in. But like when there was always like a random box, like remember on Nuke, there still is that random box on Nuke on the inner bomb site. It's just sitting against the wall. Like you come out a hut and it's straight ahead of you.
Yep.
We call that box like mushroom or eggplant, just something ridiculous because it was like that's the kind of position if someone was playing there and you said that, it was like instantly resonated with you.
Yeah, you knew where it was. We had like, again, going to my COD days because that's my experience, but we had rooms that were like red or yellow. We called them ketchup or mustard.
Okay, yeah,
so
that's cool.
Same kind of thing.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah,
instantly knew where they were.
I think naming things by numbers is a bad idea, and especially player names.
I think in theory, good shot by Yugi. This is getting close. We probably should focus a little bit on it. I think in theory it makes sense, but it's so hard to remember.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
nothing significant when you hear a number that you associate immediately to a spot.
I don't like it when, a player name is used either. So like if you call like something, I don't know, like Olaf, right? Like on train. I don't like
Better
that because
flash
like what
that
if you're
time
playing
by
against
Yugi.
Olaf?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also I thought he was going to get both. The flash was much better towards CT spawn that time for Nico, from Yugi for Nico. But Happy does
He's got a lot
find
of
the
that's
first.
a great
that
Molotov.
Molotov is fantastic. Happy's going to be annoyed by that. He's got time, though, to get back on
Yeah, plenty
it.
of time. Maybe a bit premature, eh?
Yeah, definitely creates an awkward moment, though, because it buys just enough
he
time.
doesn't even have enough time to
Nico
get there.
could get there. Nico's not known. He threw a perfect Molotov, and then he gave the round away.
Jeez, that's a blunder. Yeah, so where his post-plant position was, the Molotov was fantastic, but he didn't have enough time to get there if he sat the defuse like was just clearly
I think
demonstrated on the screen.
might have. He just didn't.
He was a little bit slow off the trigger there, but Happy's still doing a lot of work. I think he's got 17 frags, so not a lot since the first half, but still getting him on the board. Here we go. He's really rocking this AWP.
He's killing him.
Yeah.
Killing the game. Have we seen every map yet? We'll come back to that.
No,
He's got
definitely
ScreaM.
not.
This is going to be tight, though, because he's got to get away. Flash in to keep himself alive. And alive and well. P250 again. He'll take Happy. We are very close to this first map. If it weren't for Happy, ScreaM would be out of this.
Yeah, blown out of the water, I would say. We haven't seen every map. I don't think we've seen Inferno yet. You didn't do Inferno in the first game, did you? Because just then we did Mirage and Cobble.
Yep.
So we're doing Mirage again now.
We had Train.
And Inferno's next.
We had Overpass.
Yeah, okay. So we're still
we have yeah, we had Overpass.
Yeah, you definitely had Overpass.
Yeah, the first one.
So we still need to get some
Nuke.
cache.
We need Nuke.
And cache.
Cache.
There's one more.
And then we have Inferno next, so.
Yep. And Nuke.
I said Nuke. I literally just said Nuke. You said there's one more. I literally just said we need Nuke and cache.
Yeah, but Matt, what about Nuke?
That's a good point, actually. You're right.
Exactly. See?
You're
I know
right.
I'm not going crazy.
Tuscan.
They've almost brought this one back. Heroic. 11 rounds. Envyus, 12. This one here could pull up the draw for Heroic as the bomb goes down, surprisingly.
Even effort. Yugi and Nico both on 14 frags.
They're a team, Matt.
They are a team.
This is the definition.
There's no I in team, but there is an M and an E.
And you're happy if you win.
Yes. And even when you're not, even when you lose,
You're still happy.
he's still happy.
Yep.
Nico's going to play this perfectly. They're trying to spray through, but he's got time and he's got sound. He's also got an abyss of black underneath that box in front of him. Tries to transfer it. Yugi's going to respond, but unfortunately he couldn't get Happy first, which means he stays alive on 7 HP, and that could be enough considering he has an AWP to win this round. If Yugi goes out too aggressive,
Wow.
that was incredibly fast.
That was
I'm impressed.
sick.
12-12.
One of the things, not in this situation specifically, but one of the things I admire about watching Yugi play is he kind of knows when not to reforce with the AWP. In that situation, he may not have known that the player was low HP. I bet if he did, he would have picked with the P250 instead. Like, he always will go to the pistol in a situation where it's the most sensible. He's not going super flashy with the AWP just because he has that big green cannon in his hand. He legs off ScreaM there. Molotov will come in. They're not going to delay them coming out of the doorway, but they can jump out the window. I only know where one player is. Now they know where both are. And Nico is stuck behind the pillar, trying to take 1v1 fights right here. We'll grab the first frag.
I love how the gun barrel is just sticking out forever.
Oh, that's fantastic
very good.
shot.
Heroic's got this. I think they're the dark horse in this event. Well, we got to see Space Soldiers.
Yeah,
still.
I think Space Soldiers, right, with Calyx and Zantaras, who are just like fantastically skilled individual players.
Zantaras, wait until you see this, and everyone watching, wait until you see him. His crosshair placement is exceptional.
You know what I like about the Space Soldiers guys? They're matching outfit. Even the shoes are matching.
Yeah. Shoes,
I wish I had
pants.
that when I was in a
The first
team.
time I saw that was Copenhagen Games 2015, and I was like, what the hell? It's
We used
so
to argue
sick.
in my team about what, like the manager would be like, I want you to wear jeans. And we're like, it's fucking 34 degrees.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to wear shorts on stage.
Yeah, I know, which I think is...
It's for interviews. It's
yeah,
smart.
I get it, but Matt, it's hot.
Okay, tell that to someone who races a car in a suit when it's like 50 degrees in the cockpit.
Yeah, but you need that in case you spontaneously combust.
Yeah, well, you could do that on stage too. There's a lot of cables around your legs.
And shit.
This is all heroic.
JUGi successfully stopped the bomb diffuser.
Spontaneously combust.
Heroic Niko for he's the MVP for most eliminations. Yeah, because the race car like flips. Anyway,
I've done that before. It's not fun.
We're at the business end of this match right now. Happy. Creeping A ramp. This is the lurk style that he's known for. Relatively slow, methodical. Can he find the frag? No, he can't. Niko's going to drop him. JUGi in sandwich with the AWP. Not really a notorious spot for an AWP to be sitting right now, but ScreaM, he literally has the entire bomb site to worry about. Apps, A ramp, CT spawn, potentially even a mid flank, but finds that first kill. Won't be expecting JUGi in this unorthodox position, like I mentioned. And this is what I was saying, Matt. The pistol play instead of the AWP. That is what is going to save Heroic as they go up to 15 rounds.
15 rounds is pretty good. I almost called you Henry. Chad.
That's okay. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, well, I will later. Don't you worry. But 16 is better.
Paula P in the building.
Isn't that the lead singer from Creed? What's
Paula P?
Paula P. No, this guy with his hair. You're making a lot of noise over there, Paula. Shot from JUGi, heard around the world. As he gets out, this could be it. It's a 1 versus 2 for Happy. The man who carried in the first half. He's got to try and keep it alive for Envy as he gets inside of the site. AWP in hand. He's going to work all the way around, trying to locate where they are. He knew JUGi was somewhere far beyond.